Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. We are ready for part 3. Part 3 wasn't much. I didn't want to do it all on camera because it took me a little while. But I will show you what I did to it. If you look in there, you see the new shocks. I don't know what brand they are. My son actually got those for me a while back for my Wrangler. And then I also, take this off, got some wheel weights on top of the servo. 3 1/4 ounce wheel weights. That puts all your weight on the drive axle. And also the shocks. I moved them. They're there now. They were right there. Moved them back. The back ones, they were right there. Now they're right there. It gives it a little more articulation than the stock. But what I really like about them, and I don't know what makes them do this, but if you look at this one, nice and bouncy. Look at this one, pretty solid. So those are the couple little upgrades I just did. I've got a couple more I want to do, probably for another video. Probably have something to do with that that little tent back there, maybe some 3D printed accessories. But yeah, I also want to mention when they made these, they put heavier springs in the back to compensate for all the weight. I did have to use those springs on these shocks. I tried it without it, just so I could get a little bit of a lower ride, but it was bottomed out. It was like that. But when you move your shocks to those other holes, you are making it to where it raises it up. So you want to lighten your spring load to let it go back down. Basically, all you're gaining is articulation, and it does pretty good. So, running video coming up. I will try to only get to the spots that it had trouble on. I'm not going to do every single spot this time, but I want to go to the spots where it was struggling just to see what these changes did. So stay tuned. This is what moving your shocks will do for you. Got 3 tires stacked up. You notice that one's off the ground. The back one's barely touching. That one's on the ground. The back one's barely touching. But probably 1/4 inch off the ground there as compared to that one. So you don't gain much, just a little bit, but every little bit helps on these little ones. Just thought I'd share that with you. All you gotta do is move your shock mounts to those holes. It's as simple as that. Free mod. Alright, this is the first part where the blue one had the struggle, so let's redo this one. Take 2. this one were. Huh. These tires just do not have it. Again. Nope. Alright guys, well, looks like my son's rig is still the king, even after all the upgrades I've done. I've got one more upgrade, and that is putting a set of Hyraxes on. I really didn't want to do that. I really like the tests. I've got a set of 4.19s and they do awesome. It could be a compound thing, I don't know, or it just could be the size of the tire, but they just do not seem to bite like the Hyraxes do. So that'll be part 4, new Hyraxes. So we'll see. Stay tuned.